Hey, what are you guys doing? What is that? Join this. I don't know if this shit even works. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. I don't know. This shit might not work.
Who knows this?
Wise.
York.
Wise.
Yo, wait. Can you hear me?
New York.
Yo, yo, yo. How's it doing? How's it going?
What's up, dog? King of the Queens. What's up?
King of the Queens is crazy. I wish. What you guys working
How's
on?
it going, bro? We're chilling, man. Just working on the tickets to leak code right now.
Oh, nice, nice. What leak code is this week? What are you guys doing?
We missed trees last week, the Afrotech cats, but it's also priority queues.
Oh, we're doing Heaves Lord. Okay.
I'm gonna do the missing week first.
Oh, I
But
saw that they put our like names red in the deliverables. Like, I thought we didn't get a pass. That's not what that means.
I'm gonna do I think you do get a pass, but I might just start off with that missing week because I want to do all of the 150 eventually.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes
Um,
sense.
and it's a little easier. I might need an easy one this week for some shit. I gotta move the room though. I'm gonna still be on Remo. I'm in the CIC, so I gotta move to a booked room.
How's your day been, Wise?
It's been all right. I should have locked in a little bit earlier. I just kind of got on, and I had to add that ENV files on my ticket so I could pass, like something for like a personal spell check. And besides that, it's pretty good. What about you?
That's pretty solid. I had work earlier, and then I had a coffee chat recently. Had to go out for a bit to handle some stuff. So pretty smooth.
What's your ticket this week?
My ticket is like summary session thing. It's like a batch of like you have to decide the only latest k equals 10 summary, something like that.
I feel like I have something so similar. Yeah, I got pull last K equals 10 turns or whole chat history. Like, give the chatbot memory, quote unquote. Is yours similar to that?
Something like that. What is so okay, here's my ticket. So my ticket says goal keep only latest 10k equals 10 summaries. On insert delete older summaries beyond k. Soft or hard delete not show what we're looking for. Trigger on insert if count is greater than 10, delete oldest beyond 10. And then the acceptance is inserting an 11th summary deletes the oldest, stays at 10 total.
Oh, my ticket has involved me pulling the last 10 summaries. So I feel like I don't know if this is correct, but do I need your ticket to be done to do that part? Or does it already have the summaries?
I don't even know, man.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. That's probably giving me mental fatigue.
Do you know where to start? Like, where's the. All my other things were kind of like regular, nothing AI related. Where's the model? Like, how does this work exactly?
That's a good question. Let me open up the repo. What is it? Yeah. No, I should probably open cursor first.
Did you get that thing with the nano chat? I heard everyone talk about it this morning.
Like I was doing the training part. I think I got it done. The reinforcement learning was kind of like weird, but like I was able to exported, I think, or I got files. I don't know. I haven't really inspected the content of them, but I have files, or I haven't an exported file, so I'm assuming it went okay.
Oh,
I
nice.
did chat with like the model, um, like on the CLI. Like the web one wasn't working for me, but it was working fine. Like when I was talking to it like directly on the command line.
Oh, okay. I wasn't there during that lunch and learn. I was at work. Like, what was like? Can you like give a quick rundown like what happened? If it's not too
So
long.
essentially, what we did was there's this thing called Voltage Park, and what
Okay.
Voltage Park is like it's like the place that we rent the GPUs to have like the ability to like to train the models. Um, cause like if you don't use Voltage Park, it'll try to use your resources on Mac and or Windows or whatever computer you have.
Mm.
And I'm assuming most computers can't handle what 8 GPUs can do. So like it'll probably time out or fail or something like that along those lines. Um, and then there was like a couple of different phases. So like there was like the training of like the tokenizer, which was on the repos, like some couple different commands. What those commands did, I don't know, but like I was just kind of following the discussion thing. Then the meat of the training process was like the pre-training phase, where you had like this like torch run command, and then once the tokenizer was set and that you had you linked I think it was like some SSH key that we had to do to link like Voltage Park to like our setup, and then it started like this training process. So like there was it's like for most people it took like 3 to 4 hours, where it was going through all the steps. So like there was like 21,400 steps, where it was progressively moving towards 100. And you could see like your current percentage as it was like going through, and then once it kind of got to 100, like it kind of saved like a checkpoint at each point. So like the pre-training was one checkpoint, then there was like the mid-training, which took like 7 or 10 minutes, 10 or like give or take 10 minutes. um that had same thing, like it'll say like the like, oh, it's like stepping through. There was like different metrics. There was like the MRU. um like it shows you like the amount of tokens per second that was being spent. It's like some other stuff. And then there was like the supervised fine tuning phase, which took a little longer than the mid training. And then after that, there was like a reinforcement learning phase. Um, for me, that turned out pretty bad, but like I was just following whatever commands the thing had said, and once I got to the supervised fine tuning phase, that was where you could start talking to the. That was where you were at a point where you could start talking to the models. Like I there's like a command where like it'll like set it up and you can kind of just like talk to it. So like I just started sending some random things, and then it had giving me different responses, and it was being kind of sassy. Not gonna lie, wild stuff. Um, but Uh, yeah, that was that. I actually have like a video if you wanna. Like, I was like showing like what the training looked like in real time.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Wait.
yeah, it's
So
like
what are you
4.
training it to do exactly?
I think we were trying to train because like I think it was like similar to like how like the Carpathia video where it was like if you don't train it, it will give like gibberish. It'll give like weird like character signs, things that don't look like English at all. And like
Uh huh.
through training it on like a data set of like the English, like some English text, like it'll start to recognize those words. So like, oh, it'll be like, oh, okay, these words tend to come in this way. Because like I think if I remember what Leon was saying correctly, like earlier in the program, like everything's like a decision tree. So like certain things, it'll notice like, oh, certain words are like when this word comes, this word, these typical words tend to associate with this. So like it'll be like, oh, okay, based off of the text that I'm learning, I'm probably should choose this next. Um, or and the bigger the data set, the more options it kind of has to kind of choose in terms of how it responds. Um, and you know the more English it'll sound because it'll have a better idea of like what English is supposed to be like.
Or is it training a model like what's the base model? Or is it training straight from scratch?
It wasn't any specific model. I think it was training it from scratch. Like I think the idea of NanoChat was like it was like build your own like Chat GPT. Like if you were trying to do like if you were trying to build like a Chat GPT, like an OpenAI like LLM like from scratch, on
Yeah.
like a smaller scale, like that's kind of like the steps you would kind of have to take. But obviously, since you're not training it on as much data, um, it probably the quality or like the variety of things that it can say probably won't be as great. But like it honestly responded pretty well after the supervised fine tuning. And like the idea is that like the fact that you're only spending like $100 to kind of get that output, and that like the amount of code that you would have to need to make this possible versus like what you might imagine it would have been.
It's not that much
Um,
code.
um, I think it was like a couple hundred lines.
That's not
Um,
bad for an LLM from scratch.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Um, like the fact that like he was able to like dumb it down to that thing to make it like dumbable and like see all that like was kind of cool. The training loop and all that stuff was, I think it was all Python really. Like all this stuff was like Python, and yeah, like that was that after it. That's as far as I got.
Oh, I see. Wait, you guys watching like some of the video? Like you following along with, or what? Or is it like a reading?
It's so like the repo had like a discussion, and the discussion had like all these commands and like steps to like kind of go through everything. So like literally all I was doing was like after I got some help with like the SSH and like linking that together, I was just tossing the commands and just letting it run.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Do you have Lake by chance?
yeah,
Oh, sick. How long did this take you from start to finish? You say?
it took me all day.
Oh, okay, okay. At least I'm mentally prepared. All right.
Yeah, because like so I like realistically time phrase wise, like for each stage, like mid training was like 3 to 4 hours. Um, what was it? Mid training was like 10 minutes. Um, Supervised fine tuning was probably like 20 or 30. And then reinforcement just took a while, like maybe another hour, and then it
Oh,
just didn't
really?
have a good output. I mean, for me, I don't know how long everybody else did because like I feel like most people were either at mid training or supervised fine tuning, um, and then kind of just like stopped there because of just like all the money was being burned. But
How much money did Leon like put for us?
I don't know, probably a couple grand,
Oh shit!
probably. I
It's
don't
all
know.
gone now.
Almost. I think he definitely put at least. I know it was at least 1,000. It was probably more.
Yeah, big baller Leon.
I don't know about that because he was watching like a hawk. He was like, yeah,
Yeah.
guys,
I saw those
come here.
messages.
He's
He
like,
was like, "Yo, turn
yeah.
that shit off." Yo, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
somebody's burning through the money."
I was, I was so worried. I'm like, I'm trying. My thing isn't working.
Oh, so what do people do? Like leave it on?
No.
Oh, it's Erica. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Make sure it's safe for work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like with your background.
Floating. What's good, y'all?
Where's that? You sound like
You're-
there's like an echo.
No, I'm in the CIC. I'm in a bigger room now. That's why.
Oh.
I could put headphones too. So.
Unless y'all have stuff to say about.
Oh, listen, we got nothing to say, right? No wiretapping, right?
Erica's looking in the background.
No, you're one of us. So.
That's what I say, but some people treat me like.
Oh, really?
I
Oh, really?
get it.
I don't know. I'm a little scared around. No, you're not. I'm scared of Flex. Even though I know he's mad cool.
Wait,
I
why are
still
you
want
scared
to
of
know.
Flex?
But he looked at me.
No, Flex is really nice.
Yeah, he seems cool. I was just like, damn, that's my first time meeting, bro.
Oh.
And I'm hunched over the desk looking crazy. I didn't even shake his hand. I didn't dap him up. I couldn't get to kiss because he had to leave. I hit him up on Slack. I said, hey, I'm about to be
That's
done.
the link.
I appreciate it.
The video. Just like the video I did.
I'm assuming it's from.
Oh, sick. All right, I gotta check this out.
Oh, so he probably wanted a conference room anyway.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Yo, how the hell did you make this 4 minutes? Like, what? My guy speedrunning.
The Thunder Mifflin.
Today I wanted
I
to show
don't
you something
know.
I've been currently working
All right,
on.
I'm about to watch it right now.
Nano Chat by Andre Carpati. And
I'm thinking
currently
about
I'm
like
on
a
the crew
LinkedIn
training.
post at some point.
You should.
That's cute. People don't handwrite notes no more.
I know that, and like, I think she'll like it.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you can let me know what you think.
also
For
all
sure.
printed out, right?
I'll print it out.
So you just have.
Sold it, right?
Yeah.
Is that Erica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erica's here.
Oh, hi, Erica.
Hi.
She says hi.
Yeah, she love us.
She do love us.
Yeah. They do.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, we tagged you in our post last night, even though you're there
I
just for
saw
the
it, and I'm like, why am I getting so many?
Listen, someone told me they wanted more exposure. It
Phase.
looked like
and I
you
kinda
stayed the
wanna
whole
show you
time, and
that
then we
in
went
the
to
second
and then we
montage,
went to
which
eat
I think is pretty
after.
I'll take credit.
So right now I'm
I'm
using something
famous
called Voltage
now.
Park, which allows me
Yeah,
to
okay, I keep getting
rent out
so
some
many
GPUs,
notifications.
for this
Did you
pre-training.
see?
And I'm using
on Jade's
A8100
video.
from NVIDIA.
Oh
Like,
yeah, Jade
actively.
Has 104
Walters.
CPUs, 1,024
She's like an
gigabytes of
Phil,
RAM.
Phil tagged me.
She
And
did a
if
meetup
we go over
with
here,
Adobe with Taylor.
in our
I've been
repo,
seeing so
Emily was
many
in that video like twice, like their vlog. We found out because of Phil. Phil was like, "Oh, I see Emily." Yeah. Oh my god, bro, when you left. Yo, can I tell her?
All right,
Emily-
you can tell.
Yo, Phil offered Emily a ride home. We didn't know if that was a little weird. It's a little weird. Meanwhile, Sterling's from New Hampshire. He didn't get offered once.
No way.
I was like, yeah, I
Wait,
might.
why would he drive her home? He was in New Hampshire.
That's what we. I think he thought she was on the way up to North Shore.
Because I said I was in Lawrence. I live in Lawrence. But then I was like, oh no, I live in Attleboro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's a little weird. Yeah.
So many people were offering rides. I'm like, no.
Yeah. If I don't know you, then that's different. Like, Phil didn't offer Sterling no ride.
Wild.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Oh,
those
Phil was telling me everything. He said, "Yeah, I'm going through a divorce right now."
he is.
He's talking
He
about
was
his
preaching
ex-wife.
it.
Bro, I guess some people feel safe around me.
I just told you all this too. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I love it. No, I like that. I like that. I'm a friendly guy.
No, but that was his first time meeting him too, and he's led with like, oh, I'm going.
Oh
through a
yeah,
divorce.
asking you for that after first time meeting is a little weird,
Yeah.
and then talking about your divorce is a little weird,
Yeah.
and then having a brunch with only baddies in tech with no Calvin, that's a little weird. Pattern recognition, DSA, you know. So who knows?
Not the DSA.
Yeah,
not the DSA.
yeah, dating structures type shit.
Dating structure.
Yeah, he was cool though. He dapped me up at the end, and he gave me a hug.
Dapped you
He
up?
gave me a hug, like a hug, and I was like, "Okay, Phil."
I know, he understood.
Phil daps people up?
Yeah, I guess you didn't earn one yet, Max.
Damn,
My fault.
you wouldn't know.
Damn, bro gave me the
Yeah.
firm handshake.
So he gave you a fur handshake.
He gave me the
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, it feels cool though. I hope he's not creepy, but
Phil the smooth operator.
That was wild, yo.
it was wild.
I've been seeing so many of Phil's posts, bro, or like posts of Phil.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah. What was it? There was I don't know this there was this black lady that used posts. Or there
Oh,
was like
that's cute.
Isn't it cute?
I
Those are
love
all
like
his
this
posts.
texture, like 3D. This is cool. Me, I always put on the left. And then I
There's
put
multiple.
I don't know.
underneath
I
the thing,
forget
like,
the
you're writing
girl's
like a
name.
message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I write
It
on
was
the
like the
left,
one that did like the free
and then
Afro.
I put my name on the right hand side. That's just me.
Taylor?
I don't write letters.
Yeah.
I think that name popped up. I think
Oh, I think I can write.
I didn't meet her, but I
You got a
think
pen?
that name
Oh.
sounds familiar from his post.
That was the meetup we went to.
And then there was like the lady that gave like the ticket, like the free Afro Tech
Also,
ticket.
after I was trying to heal,
Mm-hmm.
after all that talking,
I keep forgetting her name. But she does
Yeah.
like
Good.
like
Alicia.
these pictures finally and go.
Oh, we're
Oh,
finally.
yeah, I think-
Yeah, and it's because I take it with a
Like
Oh yeah, that's cute.
to convert me. So it's been many years of her asking me.
Fuck, you might as well go through it, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Yeah, it's finally.
And you took the time to look through it all,
Yeah, if you want to see.
bro. You know I'm nosy. Curious with child. This shit's cute. I like the little sack. Like, the little, yeah. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little crown bag.
Yeah, it's in order. So
Oh, it's in order, so don't
I
mess up.
ordered it like for like
Okay, I'll try not
just
to.
like
Is it chronological order of the trip?
That's
like,
how I kind
the
of did
sequence?
it.
Okay. Where was the trip to?
It was to Cape Verde.
Oh, he's Cape Verdean?
Yeah.
What's his name? I know. Huh?
Oh, you probably don't know him. No, he's not from Brooklyn.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, I
With-
know,
with the
it's a
10th
lot.
island.
I know.
If I don't know him, I know his cousin.
Um,
Which island you go to?
we went to. It's a really small one that nobody's really from. But that one, the one in
Oh, is it
that
yeah.
is in Portugal. We stopped
Okay.
there for like 24 hours.
He's a tall brother.
Yeah.
I see you.
And then
I see you.
that was in Praia.
Oh yeah, you went to Praia. Okay.
But then we went to San Nicolau, which is the smaller one that like,
Yeah.
really nobody.
Uninhabited, right? Or
Yeah,
something.
it's kind of not. It's not uninhabited,
Oh, but
but it's like nobody's ever really from.
Yeah. Okay.
So you might not know.
This is a good picture, y'all. Damn, this is mad cute. These are great pictures. Like the lighting.
Hopefully.
I almost went to CV once upon an ex.
Ah, no way.
Person.
Yeah.
My first girl was CV too, so it's like crazy.
Yeah. It's always an ice thing.
It's always an
Yeah,
ice, dude.
because where else would you go to Cape Verde?
Yeah. The islands are beautiful though.
It
This is like all his
but it's
family?
far, so
It's mad far. Like all his like
that's his
nephews.
brother.
Oh, his little bro. Oh, that's cool. Damn, these are good pictures. Even the like the low lighting one.
They're alright. They
Like this is kind of
came
cool.
out. They look a lot better on the screen.
Oh yeah.
They came out kind of weird on the printed out.
Mm.
You're right.
Yeah, I did love the architecture, like how the buildings look.
Right? It's like so handmade.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so cool. Damn, so you went to like where his family's really from, right? Like the hometown.
Yeah.
So his family's from which island? His main family, like
San Nicolau.
okay, so that's really what. Wow, that's crazy. On his Volvo. That's so cute. The little dog.
The grandma.
Yeah.
She just turned 100 this year.
Wow, bless her,
Right?
That's so fire.
Some good genes.
bro. They be working till they're 100 too.
Yo,
Cooking,
yeah,
hard
no,
work, like
they don't stop.
cleaning.
I feel lazy compared
Wow.
to older people.
No, me too. They fed you well out there? Like you could eat vegan?
We cook every time.
You okay?
Every time. So that was actually we usually go
Okay.
make like salad, beans, and
I was like, you could make like a vegan cachupa
and we do. Yeah, she
Right.
used to make it for us all the
with
time.
the hominy. Yeah, that's so dope.
Yeah, she,
I love cachupa.
right, yo, because she was fire, and
Yeah.
like the fried one.
Yeah, cachupa
Oh,
frita in the morning.
Oh my god, that's
Mm.
so good.
Smack pack, big bag. This is so cute.
Not to distract you from all your work.
Nah, bro, trust me, I get nothing done. I'm playing. Damn, they see me going through your memory lane. It's kind of weird.
It's fine. It's just a trip.
Yeah.
It's pictures that I wish I could outside more because they were fun to take.
So,
And like the place you never really see.
yeah, like publicized as much. Like I can feel the air just looking at this. That's so dope. It was fire. You guys were out there like a week.
We were out there a month. She like paid for me and everything.
Wow, that's
So,
love.
like
That's love.
yeah, so like for me to not get her these pictures in 7 years.
Yeah. That's so sweet. Homeboy knows that you signed on his mom.
Yeah, I told him that I was gonna get her the pictures.
Okay. That's cool.
Well, I forgot what I asked him.
Mhm.
But yeah.
This was 5 years ago, you said it? Less than 5 years.
This trip was in 2018.
And that's when you just did RC?
I did RC right after this trip.
Right
When I
after?
landed, it was just like the week
Wow.
after, it was just like RC started.
Yep.
I didn't even know I was in RC until they
Until-
messaged me in while I was on this trip.
Damn, you got the message while out there?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Isn't that crazy?
Man, this is crazy, dude. This is like a time leap. This is such a CV fit, the jean shorts. Yeah. Hey, Bo. Quale.
Very
Man, I love my CVs. This is cool. Man, this is beautiful. Did you get to try Grogu while out there? It's like the liquor.
I
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
a little bit.
That shit's strong.
It's strong. I don't like liquor.
Yeah, I don't like liquor either.
But I tried it.
Grogu like me. So
They have like every flavor.
yeah.
Like, how do you got peanut flavor?
Peanut butter is crazy. What?
That's crazy.
This is cute.
But I texted her and she was like surprisingly like excited and like happy.
Oh,
She's
listen.
like, yeah, come over. I'm
Listen, if
like,
anything, you
"Okay."
might be their favorite. I'll be a for real. Yeah, I know that's right.
I lived with them though.
Oh, word? Oh, then that's a close bond.
Yeah.
Like low key, once you're in there for life, low key.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. Yo, Max, 100 devs is starting. If you wanted that.
Oh yeah. I definitely wanted to hop on. Neon.
2018. Wow. And the mountains, hey.
We climbed that. Yeah. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I know, right? That's so cool. That area had like electrical, everything hooked up.
Yeah, everything was surprised, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause my boy's from Mosqueros. I think that's on Fogu, but it's a very remote part. And he's telling me when he left, cause he came here like age 15, like late, they didn't have power. But when he revisited, they finally hooked up like power.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
They used to get like
I
water.
think that's what like my ex had said too.
Oh yeah,
It was
like
just,
it's a more recent
really-
development, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's cool. I was like parts of Vietnam are still like that for real.
So Oh, Galen Rupp, right? Oh, Mo Farah. Champion like that. That's just like you're the best guy. Right. You're mentioning Inga Brinson. Inga Brinson ran what? Right now. Like, 3 Wait, how do I like? How do I like hear myself type shit? Hello? Hello? How does this sound? Nah, it sounds fucked up. Hello? Why does it sound so rough? Hello? Hello? Oh wow, this sounds a lot better. Nice. Okay. I did sub rectangle queries. Oh, this shit was weird. Problem we could actually do. There was a problem that like I wanted to do that I didn't get the chance to. There's like twosome like it's like twosome. Where's this music coming from? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. All right. I mean, I think so. I think I'm gonna do this problem. And then I'm gonna do some more. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do that. Let's prep what we want to get done. 167. I want to do twosome too. I want to do some shit else. Max increase to keep the city skyline. Maybe. I want to solve this. Fuck is this? No, no, no. So the max, so columns max is the grid for R and range and length of the grid, which would be the row. This will loop through all the rows, and this will loop through. Or C in range length of grid, so it's going to go through all the columns. So C will always go up by. So C is going to go from 0 to the end of the grid at 0, and then R is going to just go up from. Does that make sense to me? I don't really know. So it goes to the row one at a time. So this loop, it's like a nested for loop in a sense. So this actually goes to the row. But this loops through the row. Yeah, this loops through the row. Yeah. So this at the first loop, this is going to be 0, and then the column's going to go down. Yeah, it makes sense. I think we should do that. Yeah, I think that's a good one to do. Impute alternating sum. What the fuck is that? Oh, I guess. Like talk about a light softball. I guess I could do that. And group of people that it belongs to is a good one. And then we need one more. I'll do like fives. Oh, maximum sliding window is pretty. Oof. I have to solve this one by myself first, but it's pretty. Yeah. Restore finishing order. What the fuck is this? Oh, I guess. I guess that's like. These are kind of the problems that I wanted is like kind of like knock out. And I think there's like number of connected components. Yeah, so you just got to make like a scene of res. Have it return the total number of nodes and edges. How do I just do BFS of I? Yeah, that one's actually pretty like complex. I mean, I'll probably do it anyway. Been wanting to do that problem. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 problems. Oh, min frequency stack. I wanted to do that too. It's a pretty like kind of crazy question. And then there's like I don't think I ever made one on min stack either. This is like the videos that I want to make. This is gonna be a lot of work. Fuck me. In fact, min stack is like, what's the question again? Design a stack that supports push pop and retrieving the minimum element in constant time. The minimum element. It's a regular. You just need a regular stack and min stack. I'll try that in a minute. Not right now. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's knock out the easy ones first. Why is this fucking hard? I have no clue. Okay, I guess we'll knock out. Try to do as many as I can. All right, let's actually do some work. All right. Probably like usually like this. All right, yeah. So read the question. All right, hello everyone. Today we're going to be solving LeetCode 167. 2 sum 2 input array is sorted. So first we're going to start off by reading the problem statement. So given a one index array of integers numbers that is already sorted in non-descending order or ascending order, find the two numbers such that they add up to a specific target number. Let these two numbers be numbers of index 1 and numbers of index 2, where I is less than or equal to index 1 and index 2 is greater than index 1 but less than the array length. Return the indices of the two numbers, index 1 and index 2, added by 1 as the integer array like this of length 2. All right, so let's look at the question. So what we essentially need to do is find the two indices that add up to the target, but we want to do it in the most efficient way. I think the most brute force approach would be to have 2 pointers or 2 for loops loop through this array twice and compare every 2 numbers and add them together and see if it's a target. But the issue with this would mean that the solution would be big O of n squared, which is very slow. And the question is, can we do better? And we can. We're still going to use 2 pointers, but we're going to manipulate them in a more efficient way. We're going to have a pointer called left, which is going to be on the left-hand side of the array, and a pointer called right on the right-hand side. And what we're going to do is use the fact that the array is sorted to our advantage. We're going to check the values at the left and right pointer and see what that is relative to the target. And that's how we're going to move the pointers. And I'm going to quickly show you guys what I mean. So we see left and right. So 17 plus 2 is what? 15 plus 2 is what? 17. And we look at our target. Is that less than or greater than our target? So 17 is greater than our target of 9. So what does that mean? We need a smaller number. So which pointer should we move? In this case, we should move the right pointer down because we know that the array is sorted. So when the right pointer moves left, the numbers are going to get smaller and vice versa. If the left pointer moves up, the subsequent addition that we do with the 2 pointers will be a greater number because it's sorted. So we see here that 17 is greater than 9, so the number's too big. So what we're going to do is say right minus equals 1. So now right is at the 11. And now this is the new right. We're going to add these two together. We say 11 plus 2 is what? 11, 12, 13. 13 is still greater than our target 9. So what are we going to do? We're going to move the right pointer down because we know that that's going to be a smaller number. We see now the right pointer is now at the 7. We're going to say, what's 2 plus 7? It's 9. 9 is equal to 9, so we'd return these two indices. And we see that the left pointer remained at 0, so a 0 here. The right pointer is at 1, but if you remember in the question, it says it's a 1-indexed array, so we're just going to add 1 to both of these things. So it would be a 1 here and a 2 here, and this would be our answer. Just like the output here. This example only shows where we move the right pointer up, but the same rule applies the other way. So let's say, let me quickly erase this. Not that. All right, I'll probably have to cut this in post. Okay, so let me show you a counter example. So let's say the target, instead of 9, it is, let's say 22. So let's put a 22 here. And that's our new target. We're going to follow the same process, left and right pointers. We're going to add them together. So what's 15 plus 2? It's 17. 17 is actually less than our target of 22. So what do we do this time? If we move the right pointer down, the number would get smaller. So 17 would be even smaller than 22. It would be farther away from our target. We want to get closer to our target. So what do we need to do? We need to add. So we're going to move our left pointer up because we know the next number will be a larger number. So we move this up 1 and we say, all right, what's the left pointer plus the right pointer? So what's 7 plus 15? That equals 22. 22 is equal to our target. So we would just return these two indices. And remember, we would always add 1 because it's a 1-indexed array. Hopefully this explanation makes sense, and we're going to quickly code up the solution for you guys. So as you remember, we always going to start off with our pointers. So left equals 0, and right is going to equal the length of numbers. And always remember to do -1 because arrays are 0 indexed. Next, what we're going to do is have a while loop. And we're going to have a while loop, and the closing condition will be while left is less than right. Because as you remember, when we look at this array here, when left crosses right, that means that we've checked every possible number. So let's say like right was at the 11 and left was at the 7. We can't go any farther because we've already checked all the numbers. So once the 2 points converge, that's how we know every possible option has been exhausted, and we should come out of the while loop so it doesn't run infinitely. So we're going to say while left is less than right. And I always like to make variable names. I'm quickly zoom in for you guys. Maybe it was a little bit too big. There we go. So I'm going to say num1 equals numbers at L for the left pointer, and num2 is going to equal numbers at the right pointer. And here's where we actually move the pointers. So this is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the algorithm. We're going to have a couple simple if-else conditions. So if, actually, let's make one more variable called sum. Capital S, remember, because lowercase s is taken by Python. So sum is just going to equal the sum of num1 and num2. So num1 plus num2. So we say if sum, can't remember, capital S, is less than target, what do? If the sum is less than the target, that means we need a bigger number. So we need to move our left pointer up because that will result in a bigger number next time because it's sorted. So we're going to say left plus equals 1. Here we have an elif. So else if sum is greater than our target, like we have here, if it's greater, that means we need a smaller number. So we're going to move right -1 because that's going to be a smaller number. So if sum is greater than the target, we need a smaller number. So right minus equals 1. And what's our last else condition? Else, if it's not less than, it's not greater than, that means it's equal to. So that's when we want to actually return our final answer. So we're going to say else return. And remember, they always want us to return an array. And we're going to say left plus 1 because it's one index is the problem statement specifies this, and right plus 1, and this will give us our answer. So let's try it out and see what happens. Runtime error. Int object is not iterable. Oh. What? Oh, thumb does not work like that. God damn, I messed that up. Yeah, let's retry that. That's awkward. Where the hell is the code? Wait, where can I code this shit? There we go. All right. All right, hello everyone. Today we're solving LeetCode 167. To sum 2, input array is sorted. So we're going to read the problem statement. Given a one index array of integers numbers that is already sorted in non-descending order or ascending order, find numbers such that they add up to a specific target. Let these numbers be numbers of index 1 and numbers of index 2, where index 1 is greater than or equal to 1, but less than index 2. And both integers or both indices are less than the array's length. Return these two indices. Return the indices of the two numbers. Return the indices of the two numbers, index 1 and index 2, added by 1 as an integer array, index 1 and index 2 of length 2. The tests are generated such there is exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. All right. So, how do we want to solve this? I quickly drew out the problem here, and I want to go with what's the most brute force solution? What we could do, because we want to find two numbers that add up to a certain target, so we could have two for loops and check every combination of two numbers. But the issue with that is it would actually give us the correct answer, but it would be big O of n squared, which is not very efficient. And I want to say, can we do better? And the answer is yes. We're going to use a two-pointer solution, but not as a nested for loop. We're going to move them in a more intricate way. So I'm going to quickly show you here. First, we're going to start with a left pointer and a right pointer. And the right pointer is going to be at the end of the array, and the left pointer is always going to start out in the beginning. And we're going to use the fact that the array is sorted to our advantage. So what we know is that depending on which pointer we move, the number will either get bigger or smaller. So if the left pointer goes up, the number is guaranteed to be bigger because it's sorted. Everything to the left, to the right of the left pointer is a larger number, and everything to the left of the right pointer is a smaller number. So if we move right down to the 11, whatever the sum is will be smaller. So as you see here, we have left and right and a target of 9. We're going to first add these together. So 15 plus 2 is what? 17. And 17 is greater than 9. So that means we need a smaller number. So what do? We move the left pointer down. So we're going to say right minus equals 1. So now the right is at 11. We're going to do the same thing. 11 plus 2. That is 13. So it's 13. It's still greater than 9. So we have to move the right pointer one more time. And now it's at the 7. And we're going to say 7 plus 2 is 9. So 9 is equal to 9, which is our target. So we'd return these two indices. And always remember, the problem statement stated that it is a one-indexed array. So we see at the left is at index 0 and the right is at index 1, but we have to add 1 to those. So the answer would be 1, 2. And as you can see, that is the answer here. This example doesn't show us moving the left pointer, but just for the sake of conciseness, I'm going to show you an example where we have to move the left pointer. So make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's pretend our target was something different. Not 9. Let's say it's 22. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to have our left pointer and our right pointer. And we're going to add them together. So 15 plus 2 is 17. That is less than our target of 22. So that means we need a bigger number. So we can't move the right pointer down because that would be a smaller number. If we move the right pointer down, the next number would be 13, and that's even farther away from 22. So we have to move the left pointer up. Move the left pointer up to the 7, and now we add them together, and we say 15 plus 7 is 22, and that is equal to our target of 22. So we'd return these two indices plus 1 because it is one indexed. And we're going to be using this in a while loop, and our stop condition will just be while left is less than right. Because as you see, when the 2 points converge, when left becomes greater than right, that means we've exhausted all of our options. There's no more numbers to pick. We sweep the whole array. So that'll be a stop condition or a while loop. But this should make much more sense once we actually get into the code. So first, let me zoom in so you guys can see. The first thing I'd like to do is make the pointer. So left equals 0, or the first index in the array. And right equals the length of numbers minus 1, because as you remember, arrays are 0 indexed and the length is not, so we're going to have to subtract 1. And so we're going to say while left is less than right, so until the 2 pointers converge, we're going to create a variable called sum. This is what I like to do because we're always going to be recalculating the sum. So sum, capital S, because lowercase s is taken, equals numbers at L for the left pointer plus numbers at right. So that would be our sum. And here is where we're gonna actually move the pointers to our if-else condition. It's very simple, but we could mess up here. So advise pay attention if you're brand new to the 2 pointers. So we're gonna say if sum is less than target. So what does that mean? If the sum is less than the target, so if the target is 22 and we have 17, that means we need a bigger number. So what do? We move the left pointer up because that's guaranteed to be a larger number. So if sum is less than the target, we say left plus equal 1. We're going to have an elif statement. So else if the sum is greater than the target, and quickly go back here. If the sum is greater than the target, i.e. if our target is 9 and we added these two numbers, so like 2 and 15, that would be 17. 17 is greater than 9, so we need a smaller number to close the gap between 17 and 9. So we need a smaller number. So we're going to move our right pointer down because that will guarantee to be a smaller number. So we're going to say right minus equal 1. And what's our last condition? If you, I could pause the video and think about it yourself, but the last condition is if it's not less than, it's not greater than, that means it's equal to. So this would be our return condition. So we would return an array and left plus 1, comma, right plus 1. And we're doing plus 1 because it's a 1 indexed array, and it stated that in the problem statement. And let's quickly run this and see what happens. All right, and there we go. We passed. It's actually pretty efficient. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. All right, gangbang and Chinese slang. I did that. What should I do next? I think 1282. This is a fun one. Okay. I think I have to go check on my clothes in the laundry. I will be back. 1 second, huh? What? I'm worried about You-